Welcome to Garden Q. Now this one's a really unique garden. It's kind of very new right now, where we've got some mature plants and we're also wanting to put more edibles in. This garden is actually, in a sense right now, more of a tree garden. We have, to give an overview of some of the trees, we have number one. You can see the leaves there. There's some vines growing on it. But we have an avocado. This one, gorgeous leaf. It's a breadfruit. And it's a breadfruit tree. And we're hoping very soon that it will start producing breadfruit. Over here, another avocado. Over here, this one is a chestnut. And right in this area here, we want to plant a big, beautiful, massive tree. It's because we have such deep soil and this doesn't block anyone's views or anything like that. It's a perfect place for a tree. In fact, we probably, because of the nature of this area, it's probably good that we plant trees in this area. This cane grass here is the big horror, and of course we use tarps to cover weeds, but as you can see, if tarps are not put properly over the weeds, or if they get blown around, then they get scrunched up and the weeds just grow like crazy. So this is one of the maintenance activities: getting back down the weeds, planting a tree, taking away the tops, and then either putting them back on top of the pile of weeds or just removing them and maintaining the garden directly. It's a very simple garden. The only other thing that I want to point out about this garden, because this is where it ends, right in the camping area here. Up there, see that? There's a little platform he's got up there. This is one of the last maintenance activities, to keep an eye on these vines. See how the vines are already growing up the tree? We cut them all down a few months ago and they're already growing up. And what's happened, you can see with this chainsaw, see this one? It's sending roots already. We actually had, this is two trees. One tree is growing directly on top of another one. In fact, the vast majority of this tree has already almost been eaten up. It's an ohia with this viney tree growing directly on top of it. And even when we took a chainsaw and cut the roots to make it separate, it sent down roots, which are now going all the way down to the soil. So it's a pretty resilient weed that's growing here. So that would be one of the final maintenance activities, is to keep that trimmed. We're trying to save the ohia tree, and that is the goal there. Aside from that, in this area here, same thing. Just get down those weeds and let's free up the trees. One last thing before I say goodbye. See that big leaf there? That one's called Miconia. Gorgeous plant, totally invasive species, and we definitely keep those under control. We want them only for decorative places in controlled areas. You can see how quickly they grow. There's other ones in the back there. It's definitely something we try to keep an eye on. Thank you very much for watching this video. Aloha.